this is a band and like to be taken seriously because they're all wearing like monster costumes. Oh, oh, he's urinating blood all over the audience. Okay. Yeah, he's still peeing blood. Not as hardcore as I was expecting it to be honest. I know that when my son listened to this band, I didn't object strongly because I knew that if I did, he would pursue this and other more disturbing bands. But maybe I really had nothing to worry about because it's pretty funny. Ah, he's still peeing blood all over everybody. Oh, the security's wearing plastic raincoats. Oh, and the people in the front of the audience are all covered in red liquid. Isn't he empty of blood urine yet? Yeah, okay. Huh. There's that rebelness, middle finger. Yeah, I don't know. Not as disturbing as I thought it was going to be. It's kind of funny because they're wearing these rubber monster costumes and then the lead singer's got two penises that he's urinating blood out of, both of them at the same time. So this one, I think for a giggle, 2 out of 10 grandmas would say yes. But only if it's for shits and giggles. Otherwise, it's not even music. Come on.
Hi everybody, my name is Travis Brander and I'm here with Pustulus Maximus of GWAR at Bogarts. Would you like to say hi to all the people on the internet?
Hey, what's up, people of the internet?
The last time I saw you here at Bogarts, it was pretty horrific and traumatizing. I remember Hillary Clinton was involved, Donald Trump was involved, Bernie Sanders was riding a troll with blood shooting out of the anus. Could you tell us what to expect tonight and what the fans can expect to see for the rest of the tour?
Well, you know, Trump is still a big part of the show. He really likes the spotlight. You know, he's a closet GWAR supporter. So I think that's why he comes out every night. But, you know, If you come on stage with GWAR and you're not a member of GWAR, chances are you will be killed, decapitated, disemboweled of some sort of way. So that unfortunately happens to the best of them. You can expect more bodily fluids and blood and cum and all kinds of shit to be thrown from the stage. That's always a given in a GWAR show. But honestly, I just try to play rock and roll every night and party every day. And somehow it just always turns into a bloodbath.
Speaking of blood and body fluids, in the medical field, we are taught that you treat all blood and body fluids as if they're potentially infectious. It's called standard precautions. That's why we always wear gloves with every patient and everything like that. So with GWAR blood and body fluids, should we treat them as potentially infectious? Like, is there risk involved with that thing?
There's a lot of risk involved. I mean, there's a lot of people infected with AIDS that come to the show, and those are the people we choose to get their blood from that we spray onto the crowd, because some of the blood comes from our victims. Other ones we store, and I prefer to store blood infected with, herpes, AIDS, all the good stuff, hepatitis.
So if I wear like gloves and maybe a condom, I should be okay though.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, but that's part of the fun is, you just open your mouth when the blood comes your way, and hopefully, you just cross your fingers and hope for the best.
This is a question that comes from a really big fan of yours. Is there any plans to take a giant laser and carve Odorous' face into Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I'm just looking for some magnetic laser oil. Magnetic oil for lasers. Once I get a hold of that, that's the last component needed.
So soon, or in the future?
Soon.
Okay, is there any random slave pit projects we don't know about, and how can we support slave pit? How can we support you guys on any more projects?
Well, you could mail cash in an envelope to 1008. No. You can support us by buying our records. That's probably the best way. I'm not going to turn down the envelope full of cash. That is very, if you want an address, just postulasinthestudio@gmail.com. Send me a link. I'll send you a place. I'll send you a P.O. box that the rest of the band doesn't need to know about. And we can make some cool stuff happen. I'll send you some cocaine, man. But no, buy the records, buy the vape juice, buy the cigars. We got comic books. We got all kinds of cool shit. Just indulge us for once,
Another one of your big fans said that they cannot find a cuttlefish to buy.
Well, you could write your senators and fix this problem. Actually, we've been talking with the people of Bad Dragon. They make dildos and stuff that you can fuck and get fucked by. I think it would be really cool to have a cuttlefish dildo. So, express some interest, and we'll probably end up being able to make one. Make one for like experienced people, and then like fucking like some pros, and we'll even make little novelty ones for the timid. But I'd say do some poppers and stretch that butthole, son.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
How much blood will it take to appease the world maggot?
Not enough blood in the world. Yeah, just runs right through him like a drunkard through his 12-pack of Bush. It's just in one hole and out the other with the quackness.
Does Blothar have a preference on Dick Utter?
Dick Utter? I don't know. I think he likes the one of the bottom left. That's kind of the one I like, but he's got names for him. There's Frankie, Eddie, Bob, and Matt.
Frankie, Eddie, Bob, and Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, so would you please be willing to give us as much information about the new album as possible?
I'm going to be on it. GWAR's going to be on it. GWAR's going to put it out. I mean, there's going to be songs with guitars and drums and bass. I mean, no, I can't tell you all the details. We're trying to come up with a cohesive story, shit like that. We've been even talking about maybe releasing EPs prior to full-length records, things like that. We're going to try to experiment with some shit. I mean, I like to do something cool, maybe come out with some limited release vinyl or whatever, just something neat. That's all. I just want to be cool. We want to be fucking artists, man.
So Jerry Springer lives very close to where we are right now, and I know you guys have had a relationship with him in the past. Would you want to give a shout out to Jerry or a message to him? I could try to see if I could get it to him in some way. Do you have anything you'd want to say to him?
Hey, Jerry, what's up? I mean, why don't you have us back on the show? Because I've got a lot of illegitimate kids that I'm not going to see. Ever, you know. So maybe you can have one of them surprise me. But you know what? Maybe take that back. If you have one of my illegitimate kids on the show, I'm not coming on the show. Because I'm not trying to be no dad.
Is it safe to say that you guys would actually invite him to future shows in Cincinnati? Because I know he's been a part of everything.
Jerry
right?
Springer, you have an open invitation to any GWAR show you'd ever like to come to. You know that.
So, yeah, Jerry Springer is kind of a part of Cincinnati. We're in Cincinnati right now. Is there anything that you personally like about Cincinnati or the music scene here, or anything you'd like to shout Cincinnati out right now?
I like that you can call it Cincinnati. I like that. I like the music store next door, you know, fucking, what is it, Mike's Music or something like that. Yeah, I like to steal stuff out of the back during the concert when it's real loud and they shut down for the night. Yeah, that's the way to do it. No, I mean, I like this town. It's cool, man. It's cool places to play, cool bands to see. It's fucking like, oh wait, this isn't Cleveland. Never mind. This place sucks.
Well, I think that pretty much covers everything. Thank you very much for talking to us, sir, and thanks for coming to Cincinnati. And I guess we can say goodbye to everybody on the internet.
All right, peace out, internet.
Arrayed against us, the armies unite, the children of earth, they are deceived, the gods will be heard and slain from the
was experimenting a lot back then because I would just get all kinds of different Mount Baker flavors and see what I liked. One of the things I did was I would get, I liked blueberry and I liked hazelnut, and sometimes I would mix them together. And that's kind of the idea of where I got Gizmoglobin, which is like a blueberry hazelnut kind of combo. I think it's got something else in there, maybe marshmallow, or I don't know. But, or no, it's got some custard in there, that's what it's got. But yeah, I would just like kind of make my own little concoctions. Used to have a Mountain Dew type flavor that was really good. You don't sell it anymore, you should really bring that back.
No, that won't sell at all. It appears that you need some lessons in marketing. Meet our star corporate mascot. He can sell rat burgers to the Dalai Lama.
Don't know what to feed the kids. Do their eyes look sad and sunken? They will surely flip their lids if you bring them to Dicky Duncan.
Who's the one that's a grinder in the middle of the night? Yes, sure is bad for you, but it feels so right. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let me introduce to you this hideous gambler.
set the full screen.
Okay.
We have to listen to it.
Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Good night, sweetheart. Sleep tight. Be good. And someday your
That girl
prince will
looks a little bit
come.
old to be being tucked in. Okay. She's like 16, 17, 18. Just saying. He's sleeping with her.
Yeah, it's too early for Halloween.
Girl, Bobby. Ew. Let me get this straight. This band is a demon. The band of demons from hell. Is that what this is? Yeah. That's the only thing we can try and take out.
Oh God!
Hey, I'm gonna beat some stop. Hey, she got money slippers.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do to that girl? Hello? Hello?
They just killed them all.
Oh, well, I suppose that's okay then, just as long as they don't kill that little girl who's not a little girl. Oh, not the dad. Yeah, hit it.
I feel like that episode
Hey, you know when you're committing murder, you can stop and guitar solo for a little bit. Like run through a house killing everybody and stop, guitar solo. That's just the way things go in this world, I guess. Police officer friendly, no!
Oh, she's still alive.
Yeah, they kept her alive for some reason. Maybe they're gonna eat her at the end, I think. Ah, they turned her into them. Turned them into one of them. Yeah, possess her. Possess her. Yeah, you know, whenever whenever I'm like committing mass murder and running through the house killing all the parents and stuff, I always stop to do a guitar solo. How about you?
You're creepy.
I'm not creepy. I'm just
I
saying.
never go through murders. Bye.
Ah, okay. Bye.
I just had a couple of questions about some GWAR products that you guys have already. The first one is a comic book. Is that right? Called, I'm going to say it right, Enormungus?
Enormogantic Fail.
Fail, right.
Yeah, it's great. It's perfect title because nobody can pronounce it.
Yeah, the title is a description of the title.
That's right. The title is a description of the inevitable fate of the venture.
Awesome. Oh, well, you just kind of said what it's about, right?
Yeah, failure, right.
Failure.
Unqualified failure.
Awesome. So you guys, that's fantastic. A book about failure. It's very inspiring to most people.
It is. Well, it's about the great incident where GWAR, because as you probably don't know, this maybe your readers don't know, your viewers, whatever the these people are. They don't know that we are from outer space, and that we came here. You know, we were banished here, and the incident that led to our banishment is the subject of the comic book. It was a terrible intergalactic mistake, And that's what the book's about. It's about how GWAR wound up being banished here.
Oh, so it must have been difficult for you guys to relive that while writing it, right?
I cried a lot. I did. I cried a lot. Mainly I cried because I looked at the comic and it made me cry.
So it's emotional?
It just sucks. That's all.
Oh, okay. You cried because it's bad.
Yeah.
All right, got that one. Okay. Well, another thing that you guys have, vape juice.
Yeah, that makes us cry too.
What's that?
Vape juice.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have...
Yeah, Mount Baker Vapor. Yeah, we do. We sell our own brand of, vape juice because
it's just hard to get into tobacco. That's why,
Yeah,
we had some cigars for a while, and we had some booze, and we figured why not poison even more people with the vape juice market.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we can get into next, but that's in development. We've got a hardworking scientist working on it in Colombia. China. It's big market. It's coming around. So just trying to keep the content down. You can't win. You can't lose customers. You got to keep them on the hook. We're not trying to keep people in hospitals. No. We're keeping them out on the streets where they belong.
And we've got lots of flavors, different vape flavors that you can get.
Mm-hmm.
And
Gizmo Glob.
Yeah, Gizmo Glob.
What does that one taste like?
Like the of a man who's been eating a lot of pineapples.
Yeah, which is kind of good. I like it.
And then we have one that tastes like Watergate salad. Somebody your age probably doesn't know what that is. Some fat made it up. It's like a sort of creamy marshmallow based gelatin thing, and then we have a fruit punch flavor that's GWAR blood. I don't know what any of these taste like because I'm not a bag, but people who do vape, I hear they like it a lot.
And so none of you guys vape then?
One of us does.
Yes, one of us
a
does.
lot.
Yeah.
So he's a bag.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Okay. So human food, right?
Yeah, human food.
Yeah, boss like the jaws of death. Culinary expert. Lesser known fact. But he's amazing.
Yeah.
He comes up with a lot of those menu items. See what he's an amazing chef. I mean, he doesn't even need tools, so you can use the giant jaws to mince, chop, parfait, what do they call it? You make stuff like this turn into stuff like this.
He's a human Cuisinart, basically.
Okay, awesome.
But he's not a human.
Right, of course. Yeah. He's just eaten enough to know how to do that.
Right.
Okay, makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, I'm excited to go try that out. I'm curious for you guys, because I know you speak very freely in this day and age, and you've probably been asked this question a million times. How does it feel with so many people asking, hey, let's be more PC? How does that feel for you?
PC, what does that stand for?
Political correctness. Political correctness.
GWAR has been fighting against censorship since the very beginning. It's something it's a true evil in this world. Now, what people I think are being very confused by, because you've got to face it, humanity, very small skulls, small brains. I had to wear a hat to fit my massive brain in there because it pops out of my skull, creating an unsightly blind spot. But we're getting away from the fact of the matter, which is, I think humans confuse tolerance and intolerance with political correctness. You can't tolerate the intolerant, but, you should be able to say whatever the f*** you want. Like, damn.
Yeah, I mean, it's true that, in this day and age, it's a combination of things, right? First of all, people who've been shit on long enough, they don't want to be shit on anymore. I understand that. Problem is that, just in general, on both sides of all of these issues, there is a dearth of humor. And that's something that I personally find it's a friggin' shame, because there's so much to laugh at in the world. And some of it's cruel. I mean, the world itself is cruel. It's a horrible, rugged, unfair place. And, I don't think that you can really change that. I think that you can take into consideration that you don't want to shit on the people who want to be shit on. I love to be shit on, personally.
Free speech is great when it applies to us. We don't want everybody else. You don't want a Proud Boy telling you everything. things politically, so it's okay to like kick them in the mouth.
Wow, boy.
Or an incel or something like that.
Ooh, incel. You know about them?
What's an incel?
They're like these weird dudes that are mad at women because they can't get laid, so they call themselves voluntary celibate, and then they shoot up the place. Like, lots of mass murderers apparently are incels.
Oh.
It's a shame.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Yeah, those people, no PC for them, right?
No.
Or they should, no. We should censor them, but not us.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, PC for them, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's important for us to censor people with ideas we don't agree with.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
Well done.
absolutely. All right.
Freedom of speech, except for where speech is concerned.
Agreed. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Right.
Lastly, just to wrap up, I have a question for the rest of the audience out there who doesn't have the opportunity to always see you guys. What can they expect from a performance from all of you guys here?
I expect to go home with PTSD.
What's that?
Oh, well, it's like not only do you have post-traumatic stress, but you also have a disease from being part of the crowd. So I mean, it's horrific. You have to tell partners and bring your family into it. And what happened? I got in the pit, Mom. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
Now I have PTSD.
PTSDs. Yeah. Sometimes it's not their proudest moment, but hey, we don't judge here at the GWAR concert, so we'll welcome you right back. But you can expect to see the most awesome rock and roll show you've ever seen in your life. Amazing lights, blaring guitars, awesome vocals, 4
And a sideways look.
And where else can you see that?
Right here.
Decapitations live on stage, bloodlusts, showering the crowd with the bodily fluids of our victims. I think it speaks for itself.
Who wouldn't want that?
There's a lot of people who don't want it, but
You know what president wasn't GWAR?
Which one?
Barack Obama.
He wasn't one.
Yeah, we're friends. I had to have wrist surgery a couple years ago. He paid for it out of his own pocket. This wasn't Medicare. He wrote the check personally.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
He paid for my job.
Yeah.
What a
He's been
guy.
friends with us for a long time.
And this is his pocket, not government money?
No.
Yeah, just Barry, Barry and his lady friend there.
Friend?
Yeah, his lady friend.
Michelle.
Yeah.
They're sweetheart. Totally sweet. We have dinner all the time. So we're friends with people in power. That's about it. But peons and rubes, no, not so much.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad that he enjoys the show, and it's interesting to figure out that about Michelle Obama.
Yeah, she's on Fat Life.
Swingers. We swing all the time.
Yeah, I'm on Fat Life. It's like Fat Life for fat people like me.
You laugh because you know what a fat life from.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you're alive. I know what's going on here. I'm gonna rip you up.
Okay, awesome. Interesting to hear. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate it. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much. We're looking forward to seeing the show. They're going to see Donald Trump in the audience this one again. Thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem.
Well, I'm sorry you lost your job over this interview.
Yeah, me too.
We are GWAR. You may not have heard of us, but that's alright. You see, even though you don't know our name, you already love us. We make the food you eat, we make the clothes you wear, we make the car you drive, we put a roof over your head, and make the pillow you lay it on at night. We may not make the water you drink, but we add the fluoride and estrogen-like chemicals to keep you healthy and docile. And we put it in non-biodegradable bottles that make your landfills the towering mountains of majesty that will one day cover the world. But we don't just make things. We're doing things too. We're building the skyscrapers in your cities and setting the fictional prices for your health care. We run your armies and control your politicians. Yes, we're the 1%, and we own everything you want. But don't think of us as stodgy old white dudes. Look, we employ a couple ethnically diverse brown people and pay them almost 70% of the living wage. So no matter what you're doing or where you're going, we'll be there. Because we're not going to stop until we own every goddamn thing on this planet. And speaking of God, we've just purchased the Catholic Church, and we're in the process of forming a major religion merger. So there's no use praying to him for help. We're Glomco, and we own your ass.
Would you now, lads?
No, that was just, that wasn't a satanic ritual. That was the groove set of Rouge.
Alright, GWAR. I'm going to have to exercise you now.
Why would I exercise that fucking cross up your asshole? How does that sound?
Holy Father, bless me with the power of the Lord!
When they're going on, you find cannot escape his cross. They're not you to rebound or bodies all over your cross. Surrender now your body if it wills to rule what grows inside. That ain't gospel truth, there's nothing for you when you die. You're lost and died by the cross. You found to see the light of your loss. You will be crushed by the cross. You will always know by the cross. You're not about ripped away. That's a mining chip. You're going by now in a game of political brinksmanship. The animals of their faith are fucking around with hypocrisy. Your body is striped with scars and lifted by the accuracy. You're lost and died by the cross. You failed to see the light in your fucking loss. You will be crushed by the cross. Your Lord is crushed by the cross. You vow to see the light and it's your fucking lost. You will be lost by the clouds. Your love is forced by the clouds.
I like man ass. I like my ass.
The greatest thing about today is the ass is coming back.
That's right. The ass is back.
Everybody's liking ass nowadays. Eating ass, taking Instagram pictures of ass. But some people go their whole life and just waste that thing on shit.
It's more than just a turd cutter, people. Come on. Lower back pain's a problem for me, definitely. I mean, you know, I had to get a breast reduction. You know.
Yeah, your attitude's improved since that happened.
It has. My eyes are up here, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, premarital. I don't even know that there is anything. Is there any other kind of sex?
I don't think postmarital sex even happens.
No.
No.
In my experience, it doesn't. Oh my God. Ah, yes. Sometimes I just wake up swimming in my own.
You know, they're underrated.
Yeah,
I didn't even get one of those until I was like 43.
Usually I think it's an orgasm, but it's just pee.
Thick pee.
Yeah. Elon Musk, it really is gross though, that name. It sounds like a gland that you push on, like, you know, that they do to relieve your dog's anal pressure, you know, like push on his Elon Musk gland. Toilet paper.
What is that?
I don't know, toilet paper. It's weird. It's a weird concept.
Germans
People, I mean, why
smell
don't you
it.
just take a dump and then rub yourself on the grass like we do?
And I just kind of scoot all the way around the seat.
Who in the hell is that?
What the fuck? Oh, bad girl Riri. Yeah, I follow her at Instagram. Sup?
I don't know. I don't like her. Her hair's too short for me.
Kittens are great. You can take them, you can hold them by the back of their neck, you can let them pee on all your fucking roommates' clothes and shit.
Like us, they kill indiscriminately. At first, my instinct is to say that God is overrated, and then I remember about, you know, all the horrible shit that's been done in the name of God, and he starts to seem all right.
Yeah, Crusades, Spanish Inquisition, witch trials of Salem, all in the name of God. There's a lot of needed pain and suffering.
I think of GWAR, you know, we're gods, we're criminally underrated.
The only ones you need to worship.
This is GWAR, and we're gonna do, what is this, Punchless?
The Google autocomplete Metal Sucks interview. Who makes GWAR
Suck.
costumes?
Costumes.
Costumes?
What costumes?
Who are members of GWAR? That's easy. Pustulus, Blothar, and the other guys.
And my members are named Frankie, and that one's Eddie, and then the two little ones are Bobby and Matt.
Yeah, I like little Bobbies.
Bobby's cute.
Who is GWAR without makeup?
Nobody.
Nobody. I don't wear makeup. I mean, I gotta put a little concealer on when I'm feeling a little ugly in the morning, but other than that, I don't really give a fuck how I look. I don't have to look in the mirror. GWAR, what genre? Music.
What do they call it? ED music. Like, you know, we can't get hard-ons.
Erectile dysfunctional music, yeah.
EDM.
What does GWAR stand for?
Gay women against rape. That's what most people think, but that's not really it. GWAR, what GWAR stands for, when we first started this fucking facade, this farce, we called the first show, we just named ourselves GWAR! And that was spelled GGGWWAAARRRGGGHHHH. But you know, that was too long, so we just shortened it down to GWAR.
That is the correct spelling, too, if you need to put that in print. What does GWAR spray on the audience? Blood, cum, other bodily fluids, intestinal fluids, bile, things like that.
Semen.
Oh,
you already said that?
That's cum.
Oh.
The technical word is cum. What does GWAR really look like?
Beefcake, you should see what he looks like under his makeup. Let's just say, it's a good thing that he's got some Sephora gift certificates.
What are GWAR fans called?
Idiots.
Yeah, idiots. What does GWAR do at their concerts? Oh man, it's great. You should come see it, man. They do like full penetration. They play like guitars. You know, and there's fucking like stuff up there and like people and bodies mashing into each other. It's awesome.
Yeah, there's a guy that's holding a bass guitar. It's fucking great.
About all he does with it. Why is GWAR so weird?
I don't know, man. I mean, but it is weird, you know.
Yeah, I don't think you're weird, man. You're normal. You're beautiful.
I think so, too. I think you're beautiful,
I
too.
don't know if I've ever told you that, but I mean it.
Thank you, Pustulus.
Why is GWAR so good?
Yeah, I definitely look at myself in the mirror when I wake up every day. I say, why are you so good?
Why are you so fucking fantastic?
Yeah.
Is GWAR a bunch of retards? It's a satanic band.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
You'd have to believe in God for there to be a Satan, and I don't believe in anything other than ourselves.
Yeah, so no, we're not a fucking satanic band.
Plus, I wrote the Bible. You know how much fucking incest and rape is in there? I put it all in there because it makes great theater.
That's right.
Is GWAR a joke? Ask the Academy. Is GWAR making a new album? I don't know, are we?
Yeah, I mean, sure. Yeah, we're going to make a new album.
It's going to be great, yeah.
It's the fucking greatest album ever made.
Coming out, you know, in like a couple weeks, months, something like that.
As soon as we get the catering budget straight.
Did GWAR do the Macarena? Win Eurovision? What the fuck is that?
It's the Eurovision Song Contest. You know, that's people confusing us with Lordy, like the singer for Killing Joke did. Like, Jazz Coleman, he thought we were in Lordy. You know that band Lordy?
I thought I was in Lordy once, but then I sobered up. It was a weird time. I don't know, all these costume bands, fucking Kiss and fucking Acid Head or whatever. Like, we don't fucking dress up and play. I dropped out of school. It's at fucking recess. I don't play. When did GWAR form? Well, when a mommy loves a daddy, you know, they put the P and the G and squirt up in there, and then all that goo culminates and forms a living entity. Why did GWAR cancel Australian tour?
Oh, that's funny.
Because cigarettes are like $25. That's why.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know. You know, it was a part of a protest against koala bears.
I just won't stand for it. Fucking cute, high as shit all the time. It's not setting a good example for the kid. What movie did GWAR cameo in? Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
You know, Bark at the Poon. That was where I made my first cinematic appearance as Randy Loads. Was my pseudonym. You know, I'm past that point in my career. No, I paid for college. It was a dark time, but I don't have any regrets. All right, I think we're done. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Let's go in the back and kiss.
Yeah, we're gonna kiss. Bye.
We have been throttling the baby new year. Let's just say he's a little premature. Meanwhile, we are sodomizing Father Time back here. Knock him in the butt! You motherfuckers ready?
What you're about to see is an anti-gravity match. Although everybody else will be fighting with no gravity, I'll have my brand new spanking anti-gravity boots.
And your first competitor, weighing in 666 deep-fried donuts. They will wear in body. Estimado días, Tego is
Ring that bell, let's go guys. See what you got.
It's gonna be curious to see what's going on here with the warlord of Will Symbol and how he thrives in a technological environment against techno-destructo who is from outer space. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen here. I don't know. That's the snake plane away. There's Jake the snake plane with the doohickey. What's going on? Uh-oh. Whole lot of gate shelling. I mean, I keep all over the ground. I'm going right there. The ground. It's all confusing. I don't understand. They both look like they're in a lot of trouble already right out of the gate. It's gonna be bad news for somebody here. I don't know. It's gonna see who's gonna be the first to be smart and do something really clever. I don't know. Who else got a whole lot of more Disney clowns? You know, they're both kind of president, both kind of okay. That's right. Oh my God. Somebody's in a world of trouble. Look at him. Right to the turnbuckle. Somebody get me a hill squish like a break.
I have you now, Tin Bodie.
Ominous words from the Techno-Destructo. Turnbuckle buffets for everybody here. One lot of weird and a whole heap of problems. Oh, what a cool big kick to the face. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna do it, but he did it. He's joking about our rope.
I hate you, Techno-Destructo. You do not do too. You do not do too.
Strong words.
One.
That's right, Mr. Official. Get in there. Do your job.
Two.
Do your damn job. God, all right, all three.
Three. Enough.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's cheating quite a little bit. Oh. Yeah, well, that's what he's supposed to do. He's a warlord of
Get out of here. I'll fix you.
Uh-oh. Take the snake up to no good. That's what I do again. Oh, thanks to man. Oh yeah, look at it. That's right. The whole world is going upside down. This world is all upside down.
Giving up. See you then.
Take the snake. I'll have you with his head down his boots. I was all over the government boots watching this. I'll go get space. Oh, look. There he goes. There goes the body. All down the drain. Is he gonna fall off into the universe? Never to be seen from again. So we find out right here. And then he's holding up for dear life. Y'all can do this one. No, look so good himself. Oh, there he goes. They're both hanging on by a thread. Holding on by the hands of the Jenny Jen. They're tornado. Treat those things. Keep on messing with the apparatus. And a gravity machine house. Boy, he saved the day. Thank God. Check the thing. Where was it? Oh, this body, what a act. That's right. Body's always pulling kicks out of his sleeve, rabbits out of his hat, axes out of his pockets. Who knows what he's gonna do next? Send on the circle, six gonna get himself a big fist. Hold him up, yo. What to do? That's right, Danny. Gravity machine. That's right. That's what happens. You gotta mess with a whole lot of weight. All the marbles in the world. Don't you talk, don't you throw on me. I'll send you out of space myself. Snap, man.
Don't you do it.
What are you doing? Why are you doing it? He knows it. Momo's a bitch. He would take the stick, doesn't like it. Let's go. He's all in. Let's go, Henry. Get that thing. Oh, back up. Oh, big old lady alone. That's right. Like a thousand in a tournament. That goes on, got up in that rope. That's right.
I hate it when it's happening.
Take the stick, don't even know what to do. His body touching him with that axe.
You gotta help me.
Axe your aggressive. You get it, see what I do. See what I do. Whoa! I will see a lot of something else while they're all over. Simple as go to town. Kills you raw from out of space and a crowd. Where you at, big buddy? Oh, they from the post up. From the post up like I've never been through before.
Back up, Sam.
More posts. More posts. Posts that make the walking.
Come on, get off of me.
I was gurgling with boots. I got on. Everybody's scared. But he just gets hurt himself from top of board.
This can't possibly be legal.
What's the motor? The motor spinning around. Yo, look at that. Oh, my God. Body on his back. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. There we have it. There's your winner. The step down of the universe. Get notice, get no. Oh, I can't believe that it won it.
Once again, the OG scumdog of the universe proves that I cannot be defeated in a purely technical wrestling match.
Yo, he's technical. This guy out of his mind. What a Looney Tune.
What do you think about that, Sin Bodhi? Curses!
Places indeed.
Gravity is a bitch.
Anti-gravity.